We are populists in the state of Missouri. We believe in the people's rights, and what we don't believe is China coming in, buying up our farmland. You know, one of the reasons that young farmers, my state, farming is our number one industry, ag, number one industry. We got a lot of young farmers who can't buy land. Why can't they buy land? Because Chinese corporations and other shell companies are coming in, buying up all of the land, putting solar panels on it, using it to stage their various attempts at espionage. This is ridiculous. We ought to ban it. No ownership of farmland by Chinese corporations. Steve, I don't want them owning real estate either of any kind. Why should they be buying up family homes and driving up the cost of those? So, you know, Missouri, I mean, people get it. I mean, we live it every day. We got a lot of farmland that's really expensive. Young people can't buy it. Family farms are going out of business, and yet these mega farms owned by China are proliferating everywhere. We've got to put a stop to that.
What do we need to do? We need to get on that too. Does the Warren Posse need to contact their senators about this aspect of it?
Yeah, absolutely. We need a law that out and out bans Chinese ownership of farmland in the United States. I think we ought to, again, make it even broader. I think it ought to be all real estate, single family homes. Why should Chinese corporations be able to buy up our land, buy up our homes? And it's time that the Senate acted on this. I mean, we need to codify this into law, and then we need the Justice Department to go out there and enforce it strictly, enforce it with the full, everything they've got, you know, put everything behind it. That's what we need right now, because this is a huge threat. And it's not just a huge threat for farmers. It's a huge threat for every single American. The national security interests here are just off the charts. And it's a basic sovereignty issue. You know, are we going to be a sovereign nation? If you can't own your own land, you're not a sovereign nation. If your own people can't buy land in their own country, you are not a sovereign nation. That's what we're up against right now.
You're saying everything Brooks Rollins did the other day, that magnificent press conference and the executive orders, they had Pete Hegseth, everybody. You want to take everything they're doing in the executive order and codify this now into a law so it can't be changed the next time another president comes in?
You got it. That's it, 100%. That's what we need to do. Make it permanent, make it statutory, write it right into the United States Code so that it can't ever be undone except for another act of Congress, and then you can see every person who's voting to undo it. We need to make this permanent protection for the American people.